Spoilers for Season 4, Episode 8 of From. In the latest season of From, it was revealed that Sophia could have been behind at least some of the voices that Sara has heard throughout the series. So I was really interested in re-listening to what she said about the voices that didn't seem related to spirits and stuff like that. In Season 1, Episode 6, Sara says this about the voices.
They said they wanted to help. That they'd been here a long time. And they'd been waiting for someone to come who would hear them. Someone who could help them.
Help them do what?
Help them escape. Help them go home. They said they were just like us.
In Season 2, she says this about the voices.
It's laughing at you.
What?
For bringing it back to town. For setting it free. It wants to hurt us. It got so excited when it touched your arm.
It's interesting she refers to them being trapped in Season 1, but escaped in Season 2. Who has escaped that we know of in between that time frame? Martin. If the worms were holding the man in Martin's powers back, maybe that's how he escaped after only having one hand free. The man in yellow does seem to possess super strength. The whole touch your arm thing could have been referring to Boyd and Kenny if the man in Martin has the ability to create nightmares like the dolls or Roger doll. The Ellis Boyd sees while trapped in the vicinity of Martin is a similar alternate reality version of himself, much like the hallucinations Henry sees of Victor. Now when I heard other people with this theory at first, I thought, but how does the man in yellow speak to Jim through the radio in the Season 1 finale? Let me explain. And shout out to the Faceless Girls video because this is where I learned this next interesting detail. The tattoo Martin has was a Marine tattoo used by serving members around 1840 to 1868. And the term semper was adopted by the Marines in 1883, which lines up with these dates in the lighthouse and are also the shortest cycle yet. I believe that based on Julie going back in time and throwing Boyd the rope, Boyd could have time traveled through the faraway tree back to around 1883 before the dungeon was in ruins. It could explain how he was able to take place in the massacre of 1978 and every moment since around 1883. He could have even been the reason for the end of the cycle in 1883 and the destruction of the dungeon in current day. In this scene, Sara's seen hearing the voices of Julie, Marielle, and Randall all screaming.
I can hear it. The music. It's here. Right there. It's here.
There's no music box here, Sarah.
No, there is. There is.
What's wrong?
I can hear them screaming.
What?
There's something. There's something. It's here. It's hurting them.
How do I stop?
Julie.
Julie?
Julie. 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 Oh, Julie. Julie and the others.
Yeah.
They're dying.
Even though the dungeon is in ruins, can she hear into the past? Probably spirits as well. Boyd bringing the torch could have been a bookmark like Julie has mentioned from the Chromonocle to bring Boyd back to that point in time again. I find it interesting Sara says the voices were waiting for someone who could hear them, and that the boy in white is seen telepathically communicating with Sara as well, and is only shown doing so in this specific scene with Sara.
Sarah.
I'm not leaving you here.
Sara, look up. Nathan was right about this place. It's angry now. You have to get inside. Over there. You'll be safe in there.
The tree will be safe there.
Could the man in Martin and the boy in white have the same ability? Boyd goes through the tree and enters the dungeon right after this. I noticed too that Khatri used the line, "You're running out of time," and connected it to the boy in white. I even had a theory that the boy in white was Khatri showing himself as someone Boyd would listen to. But who else says you're running out of time?
We're out of time!
Martin. Maybe, if my theory is correct, it means Khatri is a manipulative hallucination due to the man in yellow's blood in his system, with prolonged effects due to the whole my blood is your blood thing. He does use blood to make Henry hallucinate as well. It could even be why Boyd seems to have the power to make things happen by saying them out loud, much like Sophia does when telling the pastor to wake up.
Wake up. Blink twice if you can hear me.
Boyd, it's not gonna work.
I said hit her again! Hey, don't you do this. You don't die until I say you die, you hear me? Open your fucking eyes!
Whoa.
What was that, you see that?
Yeah.
You see it?
Her pulse is back. It's weak, but it's back. Donna?
All right, you can cut the shit now and open your eyes.
This could even be why the man in yellow is shown behind Boyd in the season 4 cover art. I have another theory about the season 4 cover art, and it's on my last video. Another thing is, Fake Khatri has been giving Boyd bad advice since he's had worms under his skin. And as far as I remember, he doesn't quote the Bible. Now, in Emans' video, which I will link below, he noticed that both Sophia and Martin made references to kindness. Even on the episode with Martin, the title is The Kindness of Strangers. I also find it interesting that when the man in yellow and Khatri mentioned Jade's plan, they both only mentioned the part about the bones or tunnels.
You know no version of Jade's plan's ever gonna be good enough for you, right?
Look, I'm not fucking talking to you.
I had enough, all right? You got something to tell me? Then fucking tell me.
You need to get over it.
Excuse me?
You need to get over the fact that you killed your wife. You need to accept that you did what you did because it was the only choice you had. And nothing you did that morning could have saved her.
Just like you need to accept the fact that no matter how great your plan is, you're probably gonna lose people going into those tunnels. You go down in those tunnels, collect those bones, yeah. You're probably gonna lose some people, but you could save a whole lot more.
You're here because you're about to do something you've never done before. We've played this game so many times. But the notion of you digging up those bones? You may have finally found the key to setting those children free, to bringing your own children home. Or you're about to unleash a type of suffering you can't even begin to imagine.
They could be trying to distract from the fact that destroying or unrooting a faraway tree could be very dangerous. The scene of Khatri even plays right after the scene with Tabitha getting a call from the man in yellow as Thomas. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this part, so I'll probably put it towards the end of the video, but there's this painting in Miranda's basement. It looks to be the archway of the dungeon where Martin was held. The two figures might even be the people who locked him up in the dungeon to begin with. I think it could be Jade and Tabitha, if not the ballerina. Now, I think that the tree in the road at the entrance of town was once a faraway tree, and that what happened before when it fell wasn't a good thing. You can check that out in my last video about how they could have already revealed the man in yellow's origin, and that it could be his bottle tree in the road to town. Though I'm not quite happy with the sound quality of that video, and I'll probably re-upload it with a re-recorded sound and a more to-the-point, better explained script. But I'll link it in the description for now, and update it with a new one as soon as I do re-upload it. But thank you for watching this far in, and I'll see you in the next video.